Yes.
Perfect. All right.
Yes. Hey, you guys. We are here again and we appreciate our amazing guest, Miss Maria Lucy, for coming on our channel. She so vibrant and colorful and just amazing. Just me seeing her on Instagram. You guys, you can find her on Instagram. I have her information in the link down below, so please check her out. Thank you, Maria. For, did I say?
Oh, you can call me Lucy, by the way.
Lucy, thank you, Lucy, for coming on our channel. You see, I just changed. I know your name. It just, I don't know what it is. But
No
anyway,
problem.
oh my gosh, thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay. I like to start out by asking, how was your eating habits growing up as a child?
Oof, eating habit growing up. Oh, it was the standard American diet. I used to eat so much processed food as a kid and a lot of oily food, like fatty food, like fried food, because I come from a Caribbean background. Like both my parents are from Haiti.
Mhm.
And the way we used to eat as kids, because I have three older brothers, I'm the youngest, and we lived in a French city called Montreal on the Canadian side.
Mhm.
And it was always like rice, chicken, like fried plantain,
Mhm.
and also like beef, pork, you name it, all types of meat. And me as a kid, I was chunky too. I love food. I was addicted to food in a way. I used to overeat cookies. Sometimes I would eat cookies and like I would hide from people in my house and I would bring the cookies in my closet and eat it. Or yeah, I was this kid that just loved to eat like
Mhm.
too much. Yeah, and dairy too. Dairy was one of them. I used to like drink like 3 times a day. I would drink like a warm milk. I would have my mom do it for me too as well.
Mhm.
That was my favorite thing. Warm milk with sugar in it. Now that I think about it, it's like, ew, gross. What did I do that?
Yeah, we all have something that make us feel like that. The gooey and all the things. But
Oh yeah.
yes, yes. Thanks for sharing that with us. Now, how did you get on this vegan, plant-based, raw food? I don't know which one because the titles. I don't, but I
Raw
try
vegan. Yeah.
raw vegan. Yes. Okay. How did you get on the raw vegan lifestyle?
So I'm gonna go back in 2016. This is when I was actually thinking about becoming vegan
Hmm.
because I had just found out that I had. Well, I knew about it in 2013. I had a diagnosis that I had fibroids, like big fibroids, and in 2013 I found out because I had a huge fall and I went to the hospital and they checked and said you have a fibroid and they were like, okay, well, you're still young, but are you sure you want kids? I'm like, but why are you asking me if I want kids and saying that I'm still young and that it's fine, so as the years went by, my doctor over there kept procrastinating. He's like, you're fine, let's just keep checking you. But then I noticed my periods were heavy. I had stomach pain all the time. Every month I would miss work. And then I moved to the city that I am right now here. I left my hometown, Montreal, to live here close to Toronto.
Hmm.
And my new doctor was like, oh, it's urgent. Your fibroid is huge right now. Uh, I don't think you can have kids. I don't think a fetus will fit in there. It's too big. So this is when I started doing my research. I'm like, maybe I should go plant based. So I went vegetarian first. I'm like, okay, let's go vegetarian. I can still have cheese. Oh, cheese is the best. So like, I love cheese. I used to love cheese and ice cream and all that. So I was like, yeah, let me be vegetarian. Then I'm like, oh, dairy is not my friend either. Did more research. Meat is not helping either. Because every time I went to the doctor and they checked me, my fibroid kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Wow.
So I was like, nope. Okay, let's go vegan. 2017, I went vegan. I cooked tofu and everything. But then I noticed that my estrogen level went up and then my fibroid got even bigger. And I was like, what is happening? My mom got sick. She got cancer, so I had to take care of her. So I was dealing with stress. So my vegan diet went went out the window. I
Mhm.
started eating meat again. So it's like back and forth, vegan, meat, vegan, meat. And I
Mhm.
was like, oh my God, depression, because I'm dealing with my mom, helping her because she's sick. Also, I was also because I was depressed because she was sick. I started like smoking cannabis like crazy, and it was a nightmare. My sister-in-law had just passed away from breast cancer at age 42. So my brother came to live with me with my niece. They came to help me with mom, and then when I had the hysterectomy, because I had to go through the hysterectomy in 2018. This
Mhm.
is when I lost my uterus completely. I had to make the choice. I have to do the hysterectomy because it's killing me. I'm sick every time. Heavy period. I'm anemic. Nothing is working. You know.
Mhm.
So my mom was there with me at the hospital, but then she ended up passing away a couple of months after that from her cancer. So deep depression, type 2 diabetes got triggered with the hysterectomy. It's like my whole body changed, and
Mhm.
I lost my appendix too.
Oh.
They removed it. They say, "Oh, you don't need it." And me back then, I was like, "Really? I don't need it?" I didn't ask question. I was like, "Okay, sure,
Mhm.
fine, remove it." Is it a good thing? Anyways, I wasn't really focused because
Mhm.
with dealing all this stress. So yeah,
Mhm.
they removed the appendix. Uterus is gone. Type 2 diabetes got triggered. I kept overeating, eating, depression, and all that. And then in 2022, this is when I noticed that, oh my God, I feel really sick. I feel like I'm not going to be around too much because I had inflammation. I was overweight. I was like 225 pounds or 221 pounds. I was overweight and heart palpitation every day. Heart palpitation every day. I told my brother, you know what? Here's my life insurance just in case something happens because I don't feel like I'm going to be around in 2023. I really feel like I'm leaving. I feel like I'm going to be joining mom soon because this is how bad it was. But then at the same time, it's like I heard this voice inside of me say, "No, are you sure you're giving up? Like, don't give up. Like, there's other ways. Like, are you sure you want to give up?" And inside of me, I was like, "No, you know what? I'm not ready to leave. I need a solution." And then I started praying, and then I'm spiritual. I
Mhm.
reach out to God. I'm like, "Send me help, please send me help. I don't know what else to do, but I surrender. Just send me help, please, because I don't know what else to do." And this is when I joined this community, this raw vegan community
Mhm.
that changed my life. I did a 52-day juice fast, and my type 2 diabetes got reversed. I started losing the weight too. It was like a blessing to join a community to help me out. I had an amazing mentor, and it was really magical. Really, like doing that juice fast. It truly helped me. And then I went raw vegan for 2 months after that. The raw vegan lifestyle is really amazing. It changed me like in a whole different way, like spiritually, physically, mentally. The raw vegan diet was just what I needed. So I did it for 2 months after the first juice fast because I did two. So yeah, I went raw vegan, fell off the wagon when I went to Cuba because I went to Cuba with my family.
Mhm.
And then I don't know the memories because my mom is from Haiti. Cuba is right next to Haiti. So being in Cuba, I thought of her. It's the same type of food. And I'm like, no, I must resist. I must resist. I'm raw vegan. Oh, no, I can't. So I went back to eating meat and all kinds of things. Oh my God. All the little symptoms that I had before, they
Mhm.
came back with a vengeance. Inflammation. I started blowing up again. The diabetes symptoms came back. It was a nightmare. And I'm like, okay, we're done with Cuba. Let's commit even more. Let's do a longer juice fast this time. I said, I'm doing a 100-day juice fast. To hell with it, I'm doing it. So I went for it. 100 days. The first 4 days were really difficult. I had trouble committing because I was still thinking about food. I had flashes of food in my mind, like chicken and a bunch of cooked food. Anyways, uh, so the first 4 days it was hell, but then my community truly helped me. They gave me tricks to stay on course, and I succeeded the 100-day juice fast. I lost 58 pounds in total. I would say it's from the first juice fast to the second juice fast, and then I went fully raw vegan,
Mhm.
and it was the best thing I ever did. Besides the holidays, I gained 20 pounds those past 2 weeks, those past 3 weeks because I overate. Ate a bit of cooked food. I wanted to test my body just to see how it was. If I could eat cooked food again, oh man, nope. My body retaliated against me. And
Oh,
it's like, nope, I do not like those foods. Don't give me chips. Don't give me popcorn. Don't give me any of those type of, I don't know, cooked food like pasta, gluten. No, so I'm back on track now. I'm fully raw again. But yeah, sorry, I was talking a lot.
well, no, that is amazing journey, and sorry to hear about your mom. I mean, wow.
Yeah,
Sometimes we experience things that are very heavy and hard, and difficult. But then we get on the other side, and then we see it, the purpose, the journey, and wow, to see that and to know, because if the experience for me, like my mom transition, she had cancer as well, and to see
so sorry to hear that.
going through that, yeah, thank you. See someone going through that is very difficult and very painful, and you don't want that for anyone. But then it teaches you as well. I mean, it taught me as well, about I need to stay where I'm at, stay on the journey. And yes, I have also had a hiccup last year. Well, year before last. um, and yes, the journey is so worth it,
Oh, it is.
to get on the other side. And thank you for sharing that with us. Um,
Oh no, thank you. It's my pleasure. It is quite a journey.
yes.
It's it's. I'm not gonna say that it's hard, but you have to commit if you know that it made you feel good.
Hmm.
Like continue.
Yeah.
But with the society that we live in, there's temptation everywhere, and then
Mhm.
there's people that are gonna judge you as well for what you're doing too. And be like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this diet? You're
Yeah.
gonna die, you know?
That's weird, right? Man, I tell you. So after you did the juice fast, the last one, and you lost over 50 pounds, like how has your weight been after you incorporated the raw foods?
It was stable. Like my body adjusted itself. It's like it was like the best version of myself that I've never experienced that version of me. Never. I
Hmm.
never felt that good because I
Hmm.
was always overweight as a kid. I ate my emotions due to a childhood trauma. I
Hmm.
have a lot of childhood trauma with both parents,
Hmm.
and I just overate. And food was my friend, but also my enemy. So being on a raw vegan diet, my weight was stable,
Hmm.
and I was losing a bit more weight too. Like I started losing maybe 1 or 2 pounds after the juice fast.
Hmm.
Because I was still juicing but still eating. I was still like eating good portions, but still learning. But yeah, my weight was pretty. It was okay. Just that I had loose skin. That's the only thing because I lost the weight so fast. So
Hmm.
I had like loose skin. I was like, oh no, look at this. Oh no. Okay, so I need to keep going to the gym and I need to tone up because I have loose skin. Like, oh my gosh.
I
But
know.
other than that, I felt amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and do you feel light? Because I'd be amazed at how light I feel. It's like, oh my God, I feel so light. Like, am I walking? I mean,
Oh man.
yeah,
Yes. Oh
yeah.
yeah, I felt light. Like normally I would be out of breath, like taking the stairs, but now I could fly up the stairs. Like, I could run on a treadmill. I could run before I could not run, but I was able to run. I felt like a kid again. It
Mhm.
just felt amazing and walking fast. Even my brother was like, "Oh my gosh, you're walking fast. You're walking like me now. I'm like, yeah, I just felt amazing. It's the best feeling ever. Mental clarity as well. What I wanted to do with my life too. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Oh
That's
yeah.
cool. Yes. Yes. Wow. What amazing story. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
who do you have anybody that inspire you? I know you have your support group. Do you have people that you be inspired by, and to get stay motivated, to do what you're doing?
Oh, there's a bunch of people. My mentor is one of them. He truly inspired me. He's from he's called Raw Vegan Rising, Shane Sterling. So I joined his community, Raw Vegan Heroes, and he inspired me because I saw the transformation for him. I
Mhm.
saw how he was 6 years ago when he started himself being a raw vegan. I saw the difference, and I'm like, wow. And there was other people too that I noticed the transformation. So many different people that I follow. Jillian Berry was one of them too. She was actually the first one that I I saw her story on YouTube, and I got inspired. And this is how I found my mentor, through her and seeing her transformation. And
Mhm.
so many other people that I followed, like the whole raw vegan community inspired me, and they're still inspiring me. I'm constantly on YouTube watching videos, looking at people's journeys, and having experienced that myself. I'm like, okay, this is proof. Like I can feel it, I see it.
Mhm.
Like that's the proof. There you go. And I see their journey, my journey, and like seriously, this is the path for me, really. Like yeah, those people are all inspiring me. And then I when you reached out to me and I saw your channel, I'm like, wow, look at that, more raw vegan. Yes. you know
Yeah.
like, so I was excited. Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of people out there, and it's a lot of old schoolers out there. Dan, the man, I don't know if you heard of Dan McDonald. It's a
Yes.
lot in. Oh my gosh, Miss goodness Larkins, and then Larkins. Oh my gosh, she like those people like they've been doing this for years, and Robert Morris. It's a lot of it is so many people out there who've been doing this for years, for
Oh
years.
yes, I see that. Even Plant Master P, I followed him too.
Oh
I talked to
yes,
him. Oh man, his journey too inspired me as well. So I was like, wow, look at him.
yes,
Holy crap.
yes,
So
yes.
that keeps me going every day to see that. It's still keeping me going because, like I said, I fell off the wagon during the holidays. I didn't go back to meat. I'm not interested in meat at all. But for
Mhm,
that, it left me since May, since Cuba, no
mhm,
desire. At the
mhm,
juice fast changed my taste buds and everything, changed
mhm,
everything. So no desire for meat. It was just mostly like the cooked vegan food that I went back to. But
mhm,
then, like I said, my body didn't like the gluten, didn't like any of this.
mhm.
So back on track. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I experienced some of those same things. I went back, was that last year or year before last? With trying to figure out something with my daughter and myself because I lost over 200 pounds. But then my body was just like, we're not doing nothing else. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm eating raw foods. It just wasn't moving for me. But I was still doing the same old thing. I was doing the same old little walking and riding my bike, doing the same
Same
things.
thing.
I needed to change up, but I didn't know that until 3 months after, almost 3 months
Wow.
after consuming meat that almost killed me. I had heart palpitations. I was getting cramps in the middle of the night. Just
Oh man.
it was just crazy. It was crazy. Like no.
So you went through it too. Yeah.
Yes, the journey. And that's what people need to understand, that it is a journey. Don't beat yourself up. You fall, get back up. And I always say start with the next meal. Don't wait till Monday, because it might be that Monday that you wait for that can cause the life to be gone. So,
True.
body.
So
So yeah,
true. You have to bounce back, basically. Bounce
yeah,
back. Keep trying.
right. And
Keep doing your best.
yes, and don't beat yourself up. Now in 2009, is when I was introduced. I learned about raw foods. I used to do green smoothie challenges on my old channel, and then I learned about raw foods. And then I was doing a raw food challenge, or call myself being raw, but I wanted this vegan burger. And
Mm.
when I was eating it, I was looking around. I felt so guilty. Now
Oh
I'm
my
eating a vegan. I wasn't eating no meat, no animal products, but I felt so guilty because I know what I said I'm doing. I want to keep my word. That's how I am. So here I am. I felt so guilty, and I had to come and confess, to YouTube, my YouTube family. You guys, I ate this,
God. Good.
you know, but I felt so bad. But now I know that's okay. That's the journey. Don't worry about that. If you fell off, then just get back up with the next thing that you consume. So,
Exactly. Get back up, get back on track, and do what you got to do.
yes.
That's what I did too. I
Yeah.
ate that vegan burger, like you said too. I had it like 2 weeks ago. I did, and I felt guilty. But it's not only that; it's my body that just like was really mad at me. Like
Mhm.
truly, because the thing is that our bodies send us signals. It will tell you literally that it doesn't like something through
Mhm.
constipation, through inflammation, pain in the body. Like, oh man, you name it, you will feel it. The body talks.
Yes, and extra mucus.
Extra
'Cause
mucus.
some people sit at the table after they eat and they're blowing their nose, and it's really speaking,
Oh
or
yes.
even coming out all types of ways, mucus can come out. But yes, it is very important to pay attention and being conscious. That's something that I'm working on, being conscious while I'm eating, because it's easy to sit down and eat. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I got up after I ate my dinner, and then I just went and got me some pumpkin seeds and just started. And that when I got to the end, I'm like, why did I eat this? It's, I wasn't conscious. I was just eating.
Conscious, you said it. Yes.
Yeah, it's important, So
Because
why?
sometimes we just eat unconsciously. That's what happened to me too a couple of weeks ago. Was I started eating popcorn. I was like, oh, just one bite, one bite. I'll be fine with one bite. Really, I'll be able to control myself. No, I opened the door and I
Yeah.
was like eating, but I was eating unconsciously. It was like, I'm eating. Oh no, food addiction is back. Oh no, 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 that's not good. I'm
Mhm.
eating, but I'm like, I ate the whole freaking thing. And then
Mhm.
I felt bad after that. I felt crappy physically and
Mhm.
mentally too. I started having brain fog because the thing is, after my juice fast and going raw vegan, the brain fog was gone. I had
Mhm.
more mental clarity. But just because I did this, it's like I got tired. I felt really sluggish and just like low energy. And I was telling my brother, I don't feel good. I feel like my past is coming back. I feel like the echo of my old ways are coming back. I feel weird. I don't feel good. I'm tired. Sleep longer. I'm like, oh, I wake up the next morning. I'm like, oh my god.
Mhm.
Okay, this isn't proof again.
Yeah.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow, that is so true. You got Leaf Life with Lawrence. He said,
Lauren.
"The
Yay.
conversation,
Hi.
so Lucy, you're such an
Hello, Lauren.
inspiration." Can you see the comments? Well, when I
Um, Not really, but Lawrence is my buddy. I can see. Oh, I can see a little bit now. Enjoy the conversation. Go, Lucy. Oh, yay! Thank you, buddy. He's my buddy.
yes, and Easy Butterfly, which is my
Yes.
one, she said you are so inspiring. So
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
yes. So, what are some of the biggest misconceptions that you've heard of? Because, like you said earlier, people say, "Oh, you're gonna die. You can't eat like that." Like, what are some of the things you have experienced that you
Uh,
have proven is not true?
True. Exactly. That. Well, basically, that you're gonna die quickly. You're gonna fade away. Yeah, you're gonna fade away. You can't get all your proteins or your calories on a raw vegan diet. Not true.
Right.
Um, oh my God, what else did I hear? Um, Are you sure that's the right path? Because you need meat in your body. You need that to survive. You need this, especially because they were saying also, you live in a cold country because it's very cold where I live. You know, I'm in the south side of Canada, but it's still like it's cold right now, and he's like, you're not gonna survive. You won't. You'll get cold and yeah, so stuff like that. Or there was this raw vegan that died recently, but that's
Mhm.
because she was sick already here, and she has
Mhm.
anorexia and stuff too. So they started using that example. You're gonna end up like her. You're gonna die.
Mhm.
Like, dude, no, this is all not true.
Right.
I've experienced it. I'm still in it. This
Mhm.
is a long journey. I'm still learning about the raw vegan world, but it really like the cells in my body, they're alive. That like it really changed that. Like I feel alive for
Mhm.
once in my life. Yeah. So no,
Yes.
not true.
Yes, yes. So you are still here and present and doing a whole lot, 1000% better. So I know how that feels, like the transformation, the changing in the eating things that you shouldn't, and then immediately have a reaction to it. The body is so powerful.
The body is so powerful indeed. Yes.
Yes, yes. So do you take any supplements?
I would say the only supplement that I'm taking, well, it's ashwagandha
Mm-hmm.
and vitamin D because again, I don't get much sun here. I'm in the cold area of Canada. Well, yeah. Probiotics too, and what else do I have? I have them all in front of me. uh, B12. I take enzymes because I'm rebuilding my gut because after that 100-day juice fast, it's important to rebuild your gut because it was asleep for that long. So
Mm-hmm.
taking enzymes and probiotics, mostly those are the most important ones. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, ashwagandha is helping me too as well, just to stay focused and balanced too in the mind because like I said, I have a huge story. Like I come from darkness, basically. I come from darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So mental health, my mental health was affected throughout my whole life. I was suicidal a big part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like 2023 changed my life. It's a rebuild. I'm rebuilding myself. This saved my life basically because I was dealing with depression. I was suicidal most of my life too. Overweight, because I had daddy issues. My dad was violent. He was an alcoholic. My mom, she was an amazing mom. She was the most amazing mom. She saved my life too, just by being there. But she was involved in dark magic. Yeah, those whole voodoo thingy. I don't know if you ever heard from Haiti. Voodoo is a big thing there.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up in that voodoo, and I grew up seeing a bunch of animals getting sacrificed, and yeah, seeing the weirdest, crazy rituals because
Mm-hmm.
she thought that it was the best thing for me to help me. Because she was influenced by people around her, but she was a religious woman, but she was involved in that because she grew up in that too. But before she died, she admitted that it was the wrong thing. She really confessed that she's sorry that she put me through this as a kid because it traumatized me. So that's one of the reasons why I was overeating as a kid. I was eating my emotion because what I was seeing, my dad was violent, he was abusive mentally as well. And because of that, I grew up as being scared of men. I've never had a boyfriend, never been in a relationship. I don't even know what that is. What's been in a relationship? I don't know because I was scared of men all my life. It's really 2023 by doing this detox, it detoxed my whole life. It's
Mm-hmm.
really now that I'm seeing, okay,
Wow.
this is life. I can actually be in a relationship now. I feel like I'm ready now. Like just by doing this detox, it detox my mind, my body, spiritually as well. Got
Mm-hmm.
closer to God. It yeah, really like really got closer to God. Like literally closest I ever been to God. Like I put my whole life to God. Like I surrendered to God basically. like
Mhm.
throughout this detox really changed me because of what I went through as a kid of
Mhm.
seeing that darkness. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, a lot of darkness. I'm gonna write a book about it someday. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, that is needed as well. So, and you have a comment by Easy Butterfly. I'm so glad you're alive. The world needs more positive people like you. So,
Thank
wow, that's
you.
amazing. That's amazing. Now, I know you say you where's Cole at. I'm in Miami, Florida. So,
Lucky you. Can I join you?
it's been some overcast weather. I'm like, oh my gosh, where's the sun? And we had some earlier today. So, but I hope it just, yeah. But it's not
Right.
cold. It's not cold though. Um, so, how do you handle eating your raw foods during this winter year, like when it's winter time?
So how do I handle it? Like I said, it's all here. Basically, I feel like I'm a raw vegan student still. I feel like a student.
Hmm.
It's this is earth school for me. So what I do to help myself is I put on YouTube and I watch videos after videos. I communicate with my raw vegan group as well, and with my accountability buddies too, because I also created my own membership as well. I did.
Hmm.
I got inspired to create a movement to help people with depression and anxiety. So I'm a holistic coach for depression and anxiety. I'm here to help people understand, get more in touch with their highest consciousness, like higher self, and also like being more in touch with their inner child,
Hmm.
and also understanding what the signals their body sends them. So my community is called Spirit Reborn. I created that this year. I got inspired to do that because I felt it was my calling. So just doing that, it's helping me as well stay on track with the raw vegan path. Because, like I said, during the holidays, I went off the rail, but now I'm back. But just talking to my buddies and watching videos, talking to other raw vegans, it's truly helping me. And talking to my brother as well. He's not raw vegan, but he's vegan, so you know, he eats fruits too and veggies. Like he tastes my food, but he's more like a cooked vegan. Him and my niece. But
Hmm.
just talking about it with him too, it helps. And um, yeah, community is so important to keep you on track. It's so important. Without community, you can't really succeed. You can't do it as like a lone wolf. You
Hmm.
need people. You need people with you, like-minded people that understand the journey, and yeah, that's super important. So that's what's helping me really
Wow.
right now.
I
Yeah.
just dropped. I gotta write it. Hopefully, I remember. Um, Something I gotta do, and I just saw what I need to do. You said something. I'm gonna be doing it, but you'll see it. Um,
Yay.
so that is important. Oh my gosh, having that where you can talk to people, who are doing the same thing and having like-minded like you. I'm a member. um, I'm a member of her private Facebook
Yeah,
group.
he's
It
in
has
my group.
been a changer in my life, and that's Leaf Life with Lawrence.
Thank you,
Thank
Lord.
you. Wow, support that is important, and thanks for doing
Support.
that because, yeah, it is needed. It is well needed.
It is needed, definitely.
Yes. So, what makes you, Lucy, excited about the way you eat?
What makes me excited?
About
It's
the way
just
you eat.
it's just the feeling, like I feel like it's so exciting to see. First of all, when you put all the food on the plate, I don't know, my creative side just kicks in, and I started being more creative in the kitchen, which is something I wasn't before. Well, I used to cook, yeah, cook, but this is getting me out of my comfort zone. I feel like this is a science project,
Yeah.
so that it makes me happy. I'm like I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. I feel like everything is a science project. I feel like it's this literally this is a science project for me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying this. Let me try something else tomorrow. Let me create this meal. So I created my own ebook. I got inspired to do a recipe ebook. I'll
Mhm.
share that with you later on Instagram. And I decided to create that for the people in my life, because most people in my life are meat eaters, the different types of diets. But
Mhm.
this is where I grew up, like my family in Montreal. Uh, None of them are raw vegan, but I got inspired to do that to share that with to share that with my family and other people that want to learn about the raw vegan path. So
Mhm.
yeah, I decided to do that, an ebook. So that gets me excited just to create different types of food and just seeing the colors, the taste, the fruits. It's like, wow, eating a fruit versus eating a chocolate bar. It's totally different. The other
Yeah.
one brings you life and makes you happy, and it's so enjoyable. But before I didn't enjoy that. Before I was like, oh, fruits, whatever. But now it's different. It's like, it's so exciting, to just eat a mono meal, a banana. So you got my banana here, you got
Mhm.
clementines, and I don't know. It's just like it's exciting. I don't know. Science project.
Yes,
I'm a
yes.
kid.
And what I've noticed from, back in 2009, even though people were created, we were created being very creative, because I had like we had challenges where we would all do recipes and we will post them and tag each other. And it was so fun back then to have that community back then.
Nice.
But to see now people are making, even though we were making tacos and things of that nature, but more creativity has come out with being raw. And it's like, you don't miss anything. How could you miss anything? I mean, because you can redo it in a raw vegan way. Um, yeah.
Exactly. Do it in a raw vegan way. And yeah, totally. I totally agree.
Yes, yes. So, what does a day look like when it comes to eating? What do you typically eat in a day?
What I typically eat in a day, so in the morning, sometimes what I do is I start with a mono meal. Like I eat like a big bowl of red grapes or green grapes or watermelon, and then I make my smoothie bowl. I love smoothie bowls. Oh my god, my favorite. So my smoothie bowl, I put like different berries, bananas, different types of fruits. Like I do nice cream, like I put it in the Vitamix and it's all thick, and I put more bananas on it, more berries, and I put cacao nibs in it, and coconut flakes, almond butter. It's yum, big bowl. And then I would have green juice throughout the day, like during the day, a big green juice.
Mhm.
With it's called a lemon ginger blast. I
Mhm.
love having that juice. Or orange juice that I make myself with my Nama juicer,
Mhm.
and then throughout the day I eat more fruits, more bananas, more fruits, and then at night for dinner I would have some zucchini noodles, and I make my own pasta sauce and through the Vitamix, and I do walnut meats and I put it on the zucchini noodles. Oh my god, so good! And sometimes I make big salads too. It always changes because I just like to experiment. So I do like ricotta cheese, but it's not ricotta. It's not real cheese, but it's nut cheese, with
Yeah.
cashews. But I put it in. I roll it inside of a zucchini. Anyway, I do so many different things. Like yeah, so that pretty much looks like it. But again, I'm still learning, and I feel like maybe I should invest more. I should invest more in looking at the. There's an app that's called My Fitness Pal. I should check to see if I get all my calories,
Mhm.
because again, I still feel like a raw vegan student. I'm still learning, so I need to do that just to make sure that I'm eating enough.
Mhm.
Um, because I feel like maybe I should eat more, because sometimes I feel like I don't get all my calories. I recently learned that, which is the reason why I would get cravings at night. It's because I didn't eat enough during the day. I
Mhm.
didn't eat enough fat. So the nuts really helps. Flaxseed oils, sprouting, 'cause I have the sprouting kit downstairs. I'm gonna start doing that soon. Um, there's so many different things, so that's why I'm still learning. I'm still learning, but yeah, that's what it looks like so far. But it's satisfying. Yeah.
Yes. So I heard you mentioned oil. So you use flaxseed oil. Is there any other oils you use, and how do you incorporate them in your way of eating?
Try not to use the other ones. So basically, olive oil and coconut. I use them once. Olive oil, I use it once, but then I realized I don't really need it.
Hmm.
Coconut oil too. I think in on one dessert, one raw vegan dessert, I did like it was peanut butter cups that I did, and I did put coconut oil. But I found out that there's other recipes that you don't really need to put coconut oil. So
Hmm.
really, I'm trying to avoid oil basically because I still have candida because
Hmm.
of how I used to eat in the past. So I'm
Hmm.
still healing from that candida. So I think what I'm gonna do soon is really reduce the really remove the oil part, like those type of oil, but keep the flaxseed oil maybe because this one currently again I'm still learning. But apparently this one is really good for the gut as well. It's good. I don't know. I'm still learning, but I heard that flaxseed oil is good. Like you should just have like 1 teaspoon per day,
Hmm.
or if you put it on your salad. So still learning for that, but I'm gonna keep that one. But the others, not gonna really use them until I really heal the candida and my gut as well, because I'm still new at being raw vegan. Still
Hmm.
new, still learning, and yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do you also add salt as well?
Oh yeah, I do. I do add salt, but that one too, I'm trying to reduce it because you
Hmm.
get addicted to salt, right? I
Yeah.
got addicted to salt,
Yeah.
especially during the holidays. So yeah, I'm gonna try to reduce that too.
Hmm.
So I'm probably thinking about doing maybe a 3-day juice fast soon, just to like okay, let's do a little mini juice fast because it was the holidays not long ago. Let's
Hmm.
do that and keep this going, like
Yes.
Robbie can die. Let's, yeah.
Yes, that sounds good. Wow. So what is the legacy? I know you're young and vibrant and everything, but what is the legacy? You have a long time to be here on this planet in that body that you have. So, what is the legacy that you have that you would like to leave behind?
To leave behind. Oh, by the way, I'm 41. If you wanted to know, 41 years old. Yeah, 1982.
Wow, you look amazing.
Thank you. I'm a kid at heart. Well, I'm a woman child. Yeah, very, very in touch with my inner child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, for my legacy, well, I would like to leave because that's the reason why I created Spirit Reborn is to create to leave a legacy where people join a movement where they can come together. All the people that went through trauma as kids, that went through food addiction, and went through cult stuff like voodoo and suicidal stuff. I created this community for that to leave my legacy so that people can join forces together. All the people that were suppressed as kids that could not, didn't have a voice or that basically went through the worst like trauma ever,
Hmm.
and that suppressed their authentic self. Well, Spirit Reborn is my legacy. This is going to be it. So people to join in together so we can keep working on being the best version of ourselves, connect with our highest consciousness because that's connected to the divine source, heal our inner child, and really connect with our bodies. So that's my legacy to really help people um, really get in touch with themselves and trust the process, surrender, trust their journeys, and yeah, just keep empowering people too and support them, motivate them. That's gonna be my legacy, and through my YouTube channel, they can see my transformation, my um, Instagram. So that's gonna be the legacy. Seeing, hey, you went through darkness. Now you're back into the light, you're reborn. That's why I call it spirit reborn, because I felt reborn in 2023. And also I call myself the Phoenix Rising on my social media, because I truly felt like it. I
Yes.
felt like I rose from the dead. That's what I felt like, really, like, oh, it's like I'm seeing this world a whole different way. I feel like I have brand new eyes,
Hmm.
and this is a whole new reality, like a new matrix. So that's what I want people to feel like. Yeah, you went through darkness, but you can get out of it.
Yeah.
Let's do it together. You can get out of your traumas. Let's join forces. Let's create this movement so we
Hmm.
can all empower each other and go through this life like in the light and happiness, joy, love. Yes,
Yes.
empowerment.
Yes, that's important. As you were speaking, I was thinking about my childhood. Back in the days, children are seen and not heard. You couldn't voice anything. You have to sit back and you can't even get in grown folks' conversation, like you don't even look like you looking at them while they talking to another grown up. You so what happened with me, I started keeping my head down. And I used to even walk with my head down. It's just crazy.
I
To
hear you.
Yes, and that's something that today now with my first oldest child, I was in a whole nother place of protection and overprotection, and I'm still a protector, but not like I used to be. And it is important for a child to know that they are free and that they can be who they are, and they have a voice, and you have an opinion. So speak, and that's
Exactly. Speak.
yes, yes, and that's important to me today. And I do have a 13-year older
Oh, that's
and
amazing.
28-year older, but yes.
Wow.
Yes, so yeah, I'm so thankful that it is important to grow and to transform into, like you say, the best version of yourself. Um,
It
and
is.
yeah, and food does, like, nobody can tell me nothing different, because I know for my own self that raw foods is life changing, because it changed my life. And
So
I,
happy to hear that.
yeah, totally. They told me I wouldn't be able to get pregnant. I got pregnant 3 times. All this was me changing my life. I had to take birth control pills
Mm.
most of my life, until I was what in 2009. Um, and I was off and on taking birth control pill, but 2009, I was eating raw foods, and within maybe a month, I would say a month to 3 months, my body was rejecting birth control pills,
Oof.
and I couldn't even take them anymore. And then my cycle would come on every month. I had PCOS. So raw foods
Oh.
can kill PCOS. Raw foods can make a person very fertile. It is very powerful.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
glad to hear that.
yes, yes. So, do you have any last remarks? I don't like to say last, but do you have any remarks that you would like to leave with us?
Yes, I just want to say that whatever journey people are on right now, like whatever journey you are on, just keep keep trying, keep doing it. Keep if you fall, get back up, do it again, try again, keep trying. Do what's best for you. Listen to your inner self, in that inner guidance. Trust yourself, trust your journey, because in this world there's a lot of people talking. There's a lot of people talking. There's
Mhm,
people that are going to try to bring you down. They're going to try to shut down your light, or they're going to say that you're crazy for what you're doing or you're weird. I was constantly judged throughout my whole life. I was that weird kid. I was a black sheep. So I was that weird kid that didn't talk, that didn't have a voice, but I was also that kid that had a lot of trauma,
mhm,
but I didn't know how to express it. I didn't know how to express it, and it turned into sort of wanting to end my life, but I never ended up doing it
mhm,
because of my faith, you know. I it was because of my faith and because of my mom. My mom truly, because her presence, because she was there, it kept me alive. Because I was like, oh, if I end my life, she's gonna be sad. I can't do that. And I don't even know what it looks like when you end your life. Am I gonna be in hell or what, in limbo? So I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to disappoint her, and at the same time, I'm glad that she was there for me. But even though she brought me through those rituals, I forgave her. I truly forgave her when she passed away. It's funny. It took years. It took a couple of. It took. It took years for me to forgive her for that. I recently forgave her like last year, even though she's not here physically. But I prayed. I during the detox, it just made me understand why she did it, because she thought she was helping me because people were talking, and also because she didn't know that I was autistic. So I just recently found out that I had autism. So everything made sense why I was that kid, why I was retaliating as a kid. I felt misunderstood. I felt like I was speaking a different language. I was always like a bit out of control sometimes. And people took advantage of that. They told her that I was possessed by a demon.
Wow.
So she said, yeah, you should do voodoo rituals on her. You should do that. But it was not the solution. No, I just needed help. I just needed somebody to be gentle with me and listen to me. And I needed that support as a kid, but I didn't get it. But thank God she was still there for me and my older brothers too, and the friendships that I have. So make sure you surround yourself with people that truly love you, that care for you, that are here to uplift you. Because I lost a lot of friendships this year, or I had to move away from people because I felt like I was being projected on for this journey that I was doing, and people trying to change me, people trying to tell me what to do when they weren't really in that same path as me. So you can't really get advice from someone that's not walking the same path as you.
Exactly.
They're saying, "Oh, you should be go raw vegan." Are you raw vegan? Have you tried it? No, you haven't. So don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to act, how to be. Don't. So I had to remove certain people in my life for that. I had to step back. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, nope. So this is why I created this movement, Spirit Reborn, so I can find my soul tribe. I already have my soul tribe with the Raw Vegan Heroes community, but with my community that I created, I wanted that to have people that went through similar things like me, walk the same path, and that want to become their best version and really get in touch with themselves. That's why I created that, to really find people that understand this journey and also give them the support that they need to uplift them.
Yes.
So basically, yeah, make sure that you whichever path you walk through, like make sure that this path is that you make sure that it's you concentrate on it, you focus on it, because this is your path, nobody else's. This is you. You decide your life. Nobody else can decide for you. So focus, believe in yourself. Yeah, just believe in yourself basically, and I just encourage people to at least try a juice fast or try raw vegan. Try it. And join my community for some support as well. Join Spirit Reborn.
Yes, yes. I love the way you speak. So could you say something in your language? I like when you say zucchinis. I know I messed that up, but I just love the way you speak.
Thank you. Okay, well, I speak French, so I don't know what you want to hear me say, but ne lâchez pas, continuez votre séjour et soyez motivants. So basically what I said, people don't give up, keep doing what you have to do and believe in yourself. So croyez en vous, believe in yourself.
Quiet and vous. I probably
Croyez en vous. Oui,
quiet and vous.
oui.
Anyway, I love it. Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Lucy, for coming on our channel. We appreciate you
Thank
and your
you for
journey.
having me.
You are on the other side, shining bright like a diamond. So
Thank
thank you,
you.
thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for watching A Thousand Roses to You. Love yourself first because you are worth it.
Thank you
Peace.
so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.